Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. It really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. Now, if you do have any questions and you would like to contact me, please do so. You can find all of my information, so list of contact and readings, everything is right below into the YouTube description box. So please do not hesitate and to contact me. It'll be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. Also, I would like to take a brief moment to thank every single one of my viewers. I appreciate every one of you, and I thank you for being there. I would also like to thank all of the subscribers who have donated so generously to the channel. Always very appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So, with no further ado, let's begin this reading. And now these are Spirit Witches warnings. So I do have 5 of them. Please do take what's good for you and just leave the rest of it, aside. So let's begin. We have the Tower, the Empress, the Judgment, the Hermit, and the 6 of Swords. So, okay. Let's start it off. I believe that this is, something's going to be happening within your life. You're going to have to take care of yourself, going to have to take some time for yourself. I feel like you're going to leave something. It may be a job, may it be a relationship. Something's going to happen. We're going to go within each one of these cards. I'm going to give you a little bit more details because sometimes, one aspect of it is not good for you, but the other one is. This being a general reading, so the Tower here is about sometimes things kind of just have to crash and burn to make something, new and even better, I would say. So the feeling of this message here, it's wild, it's chaotic, but it's not depressing, okay? In fact, you kind of suspect that, somebody's been doing something on purpose, but you just can't figure out why and if that is the case. So you don't have the proof. So you know what? Life, it rarely runs smoothly, but there are some times when it just seems as though our entire existence is just kind of crashing down on our ears. Jobs are lost, relationships implode, we lose friends that we just treasured for so long. And some of this is just really life. And after all, as everyone knows, yes, stuff does happen, but much of the time, that chaos and destruction has to occur to make room for something new and something better. So Spirit is trying to tell you here to take heart, try to see the positive in even the worst situations. Why? Because you can survive the blast of this Tower. Things that you might want to consider, depending on where you are exactly within this. Is it relationship? Is it career? The explosion may have already even happened for you, but you may just be into the midst of that chaos right now, or disaster may still just be on its way. So if the Tower has already kind of gone boom, what can you learn from the experience? Ask yourself that question. If it's new, what new and positive things can rise out of the ashes of what it is that you have lost? And if you're in the midst of the mess right now, into the core of it, how can you cope better, or who can you ask for help? If this crisis is on the horizon, so coming on, how can you prepare better for what you know is coming? Look deep and you might just find there what you already knew, okay? Something that you just have to let go of. And no matter how difficult that process might be, what can you build around whatever is going to remain of whatever it is that you're going to be letting go of? Following that, I do have to say that there is a great moment here after this this crash of the Tower where you need to take care of yourself. I have the Empress. The Empress is really just all about abundance and nurturing and, tapping into that divine feminine. May you be a man or a woman, we all have it. This is about a reminder to embrace, okay, growth and abundance. The Empress is really the personification of growth and possibility. And you know what? With her on your side and receiving this message by Spirit, you can achieve absolutely anything and everything. So ask yourself, what is it that you're going to grow in that garden of your life after this tower? Are you nurturing yourself and your own endeavors? Because this is really about, trying to be strong and having that nurturing energy and moving on forward to beautiful things within your life, no matter what it is that is going to be happening over here. To do so, to nurture yourself, to take time, well, to be by yourself, to value, you're going to have to take a little bit of time by yourself. Okay, we have the Hermit over here, so this is going to be about alone is not quite the same thing as lonely. There's wisdom in listening to the silence. There are some times when you can only hear yourself think by really just removing yourself from whatever that world might be, that chaos. And maybe you need to take some time by yourself. Maybe you need a break from a relationship or hectic jobs or anything else that's involving people and maybe all that noise. Maybe you just need to take a moment here and there and to just sit and be still. The Hermit is really reminding you here with Spirit that being alone is not the same as being lonely, and sometimes the very best way to heal or learn or grow is to just do it by yourself, but in silence. So please do consider the Hermit is a good indication that it's time for you to be alone for a little while. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Life is so hectic that you can kind of seem to hear you can't even seem to hear your own thoughts. Perhaps you need a little bit of peace. Perhaps you need a little bit of quiet. You don't necessarily have to, go off to the woods, or you don't have to go very far. The Hermit is reminding you simply to stop, to quiet, to listen to your own inner voice, because we often just kind of get lost into everything else of this world. So if your question, though, if this does involve any romance, then the question might just be that maybe it's just not quite that time for that romance right now. Sometimes we just really need some solitude and some time to be fully present with ourselves before moving on. And I feel as though this is what's going to be happening over here. I feel as though maybe you're going to be leaving this situation, this relationship or this career, whatever it is that you're letting go, you're running away from it. I see here. With the Judgment. The Judgment is about, where is this path going to lead you, and where are you going to lead yourself now? Are you going to embark onto this? Because this message here, as we can see, this person here, this witch is just kind of running away with other people, gathering whatever it is that she can, and just moving away to a better situation. But what's really, really important here is that you need to leave whenever you do decide that this is what it is that you want to do. You need to really just let it go and everything. Don't, linger and bring a bunch of weight upon your backpack with you. Leave it behind, move on forward, and just start anew at whatever it is that you're going to be starting anew. And we are going to conclude over here with the Judgment, and the Judgment is really saying, you know what? This is about, where's this path leading you? Okay, this is about leaving the past behind, leaving all that and moving towards your own tune, your own music. The Judgment card is reminding you to listen to your own wisdom. It could be a suggestion, maybe also not to be too harsh with yourself also. So this is really an indication that it's time to let go of anything that's old, embrace the new. Rebirth, renewal is waiting for you at this moment if you're willing to go down that path. Now, are you willing to go down that path? And this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that Spirit brought you some very interesting messages that you will be able to use. If you have any questions and you would like to contact me, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. And I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.